My name's Jamie Lee, and today I'll be doing a review of the movie Strays. This movie was straight up funny. Sorry, that was really dumb. I'm leaving it in there, I don't care. This movie was really good. I knew that I would enjoy it from the trailer. When I watched the trailer, I was like, this is so me. It's R-rated, there's swearing, there's crude sexual jokes, like tick, 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 everything's ticking, and it's narrated by dogs. Come on, how much better can it get? It can get pretty good. It can get a lot better because what you see in the trailer is there's a lot more funnier things in the movie, which was good because I was a little bit like, oh, is that all the funny stuff? You know, like sometimes trailers can do that, but no, there was so much more funny stuff in this movie, and I loved it. So if you've seen the trailer, then you're probably going to enjoy the movie. If you enjoy Will Ferrell movies, Jamie Foxx movies, then you're definitely going to love this. It's not going to disappoint you, that is for sure. The thing that I loved most about this movie is it seemed to be like a parody of other dog movies. I feel like I've cried in every dog movie I've watched. To be fair, I cry in almost every movie I watch anyway. So, but yeah, you know, they're very emotional. It's usually narrated by the dog who's trying to connect with the human and things like this. And this had a narrated dog in it, but it was, again, just taking the piss of that cliche or that trope, I guess you could say, because the narrated dog, there was a really funny scene in there and it was really good. It went a little something like this.
I really love this movie.
She said.
Hey, stop saying she said after I say everything.
She replied. So dumb, but so funny. Really good. I just feel like this movie was really refreshing because it was really different to the other dog movies that are out there. I mean, I don't think I've ever watched a dog movie where it's been narrated by dogs and they're running around going like, sounding like Deadpool, you know what I'm saying? Like every second word is the F word and they're humping the couch and they're like mauling bunnies. You know what I'm saying? I don't think I've ever watched anything like that and I really enjoyed it. So the plot of this movie focuses on this cute little dog named Reggie. He is abused by his human owner. The human owner abandons him. He's left on the street far from home. Spider-Man reference. I'm leaving that one in too. Anyway, he's abandoned. He's left on the street very far away. Anyway, so he meets Bug there, and Bug is this cute little dog with a big attitude. You know what I'm saying? Like small D, but big attitude. So Bug is seriously funny. Every line that came out of Bug's mouth, and I mean literally came out of the mouth because obviously there's voiceover actors who are talking and we'll get to them in a second, but the mouth is CGI. So as they're speaking, the little dogs' mouths are moving, which is really funny at the start, but then you actually get so immersed in the story that it doesn't even bother you anymore. Like you're not even concentrating on their mouth moving. You're focusing on, you know, moving forward with the story and the things that they're doing in the movie. So yeah, it is a little bit distracting at first, like, oh my gosh, their mouths are actually moving to the words and things like that. But yeah, you lose it really quick and you just get immersed in this movie, which is great. Anyway, back to the story. Everything that Bug mouthed was hilarious. I think I laughed at every Bug joke because all of them were just brilliant. It was so funny. So anyway, Bug introduces Reggie to these two other stray dogs and they help him to accept his purpose and really come to terms with the fact that he was never wanted by his owner and he is in fact a stray, and that was very emotional. It was quite sad to see this little dog accept that nobody loved him, and it was very sad. And then they go on this journey of revenge and they want to go and hunt down Reggie's owner and bite the one thing that he loves off. And I know I might be being very stereotypical here. I just cracked a man joke before. I do love men. I want to throw that out there. If you've watched any of my other videos, you would know I love men, especially the villains, bad boys. Anyway, it's just a fact, whatever. Yeah, so anyway, the one thing that men love is their, you know, big old eggplants, right? So Reggie and his strays go on this revenge plan to hunt down his owner and to bite his big eggplant, or little probably, eggplant off.
I'm gonna bite his off.
And that is where the real fun of this movie begins. We get all the dog cliches thrown into such funny scenes. Like if you own a dog, you would know that dogs poo all the time, right? You would know dogs hate the mailman. You would know dogs rip toys, especially plush ones, to shreds. You would know that dogs like to hump the couch or hump anything really. And all of those cliches are put into these funny moments throughout this movie, and it's just brilliant. Everything just lands. It's so disgusting. It's so stupid. It's so funny, but it's brilliant in my opinion. And I talked before about the plot, saying that I felt like this movie was very different story-wise. It was really fun. It was like a coming of age, but it was like a coming to terms of a dog's purpose, I guess you could say. It was a really good story, but what I really feel really made this movie as perfect as it was, in my opinion, is the amazing voiceover artists. This movie was stacked with a really recognizable cast, and I don't mean just recognizable as in visually. I mean, when you hear them, you know who they are. They were just a breath of fresh air, every single one of them. You've got Will Ferrell as Reggie, Jamie Foxx as Bug, Isla Fisher as Maggie, and Randall Park as Hunter. And they were fantastic. All together, you could hear their emotions. You can hear their expressions and how much fun this was for them to make. And they really brought this movie to life. I mean, the acting dogs were fantastic too, but I can't really praise them and name them because I don't know them, but they did a great job. But yeah, you just really felt what was happening in these scenes because of those four artists that I just mentioned. There was a bunch of other actors in this as well. Sofia Vergara was in here, Josh Gad popped up, Dennis Quaid even showed up at one point. They were all fantastic. I really feel like casting for this movie was absolutely on point. There really isn't a whole lot more that I can say about this movie. I feel like if I go on any longer, all I'm going to do is just keep repeating the word funny, because that's what it was to me. If you like the trailer, as I said, it's not going to disappoint you. You will probably enjoy this movie. I really enjoyed this movie. It's one where you go in expecting what you get. You know it's going to be dumb. You know it's going to be funny. And that's exactly what it is, dumb and funny. And I loved it. I really did. And it's definitely a movie that I can watch again. And it's probably the funniest movie that I've watched this year. So that's saying something. I probably need to get out and watch a few more comedies, maybe. Maybe that's more on me and not on the movie. But anyway, I really enjoyed this movie. Let me know in the comment section what you thought. You've probably watched it because I'm very late to the party with this one, but that's okay. And I'm also really late to the party with Blue Beetle. All of you guys have watched it and we still haven't got it here. It comes out on the 15th, so far out, 2 more weeks, and then I'm going to jump on the Blue Beetle wagon as well. But anyway, let me know what you thought of Strays. I'm going off topic, sorry. Let me know in the comment section what you thought of this one, and if you're not already, please subscribe to my channel and then head on over to my socials and give me a follow over there as well, please. Okay, sweet as, have a good day. Bye.